A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there to my channel, the Twin Flame Union. And in this channeling session, I'm going to be talking about the divine masculine, missing the divine feminine during rainy season or during a rainfall, monsoon, or it could be even winter rainfall. So some of you who are experiencing winter season and it has rained in your area, in your city or in your state, wherever country you are, I mean, it's basically trying to talk about all of those masculines who are specifically thinking about them during the rainfall. So it can be any season, any time. It could happen to you whenever you listen to it. It's like a timeless channeling. So basically, beautiful rain has happened or it's happening, and the divine masculine is looking at the rainfall or experiencing the rainfall or walking in the rain, and he is thinking about the divine feminine. He sees some happy faces. He sees an old woman walking in the rain. He sees some children playing in the rain. They are wearing raincoats and they have those paper boats and they're playing, and he's seeing some animals in the rain. So basically he's observing a lot of people, and he's looking at those people who are also enjoying the rain just the way he's enjoying the rain. And when he's enjoying this rain, he is thinking about his divine feminine, and it doesn't matter if he has spent rainy season with her or spent rainfall with her, or or a monsoon season, but he is simply thinking about her. He is comparing the divine feminine with the rain right now. Energetically also, water has a very soothing effect on us, and whenever you are depressed, a lot of healers would tell you, energy healers would tell you that, take a bath or take a shower. You want to feel positive, take a shower, add some salt to the water, and then you'll feel really relaxed and relieved. So this is the kind of effect that, that healing effect that rain has on the divine masculine. And he is specifically one of those who loves the rain. Now, there are different types of people. Some of the people love winter season, some of the people love summer season, some of the people love different types of seasons. So he loves the rainfall a lot, and he's comparing his DF with the rain, and he's saying that this rain makes me feel like she is as healing, as therapeutic. Her presence is like rainfall. He even when he thinks about her, he feels energized, he feels happy. She has also become his happy space. Those of you I'm telling this to you, those of you who feel that your DM is following you on social media, he could also make you his happy space. He goes to your content, maybe your old messages or your pictures or something. He has kept it all, and he thinks about you in a very happy, positive way. Now, there are some people, some divine feminines, I would say, who write these type of comments that if he is missing me so much, if he loves me so much, then why can't he pick up the phone and why can't he call me up? Like, when I read these type of comments, I really feel that you guys are not understanding the twin flame journey at all. Because you're so attached with that phone call, so attached with that message, so attached with the union also, the physical union also, that most of you, those of you who are very attached with these things, they are the ones who are suffering the most. They are the ones who are miserable most of the times. It's not always, everything doesn't have to be quantifiable in a materialistic manner. Sometimes you should just feel happy. You should just feel happy that someone is happy thinking about you, or the things you have said to them, or you're someone's happy place, someone's happy space. And if they are not calling you, they are not messaging you, they are not doing those things that you want them to do, that's because you are not doing inner work and you're not focused on your own self. You're way too focused on them, and that's why they are not taking those steps. Otherwise, there are also many of the viewers and listeners of my channel who keep commenting, who keep writing that, this thing came true, that thing came true, we are in a happy communication stage, or we are doing this, or yeah, he messaged me, he spoke with me after a long separation, and this and that. So they are also sharing it in a positive way. I'm not saying that you should not share what's happening to you, but that expectation factor should not be there. And even those who receive communication or who are in communication stage, they should also not think like, okay, when will I get married then with him, when will I get engaged, when is he going to do the Instagram proposal for me, when is he going to stand on his knees and give me this, or when are we going for a vacation. So stop thinking about when is it going to happen. Start feeling that energy, that he really loves you. That energy has to be felt within, and especially in those moments, especially in those moments when you could feel that anger or frustration, or you go back in those negative zones and negative space, and you're in that revenge mode, or you're in that vendetta mode, or you're like thinking, how could he do this to me, how could he do that to me. I mean, there is no justification of how he just felt like doing it. You must have done something, you must have said something, he felt hurt. You can think on those lines also, and instead of living with the ghost of your past, because the past is dead, past is gone. If you're gonna keep reliving your past every day, you're never gonna be in the present moment. You can never write a new story. A new chapter can never be written. So this is definitely for those divine feminines who are very positive. They don't take the separation so, like a dagger in their heart. They have grown, they have matured, and they understand that it's very human to go through these phases. We go through these phases with our own parents, with our own siblings sometimes, with our own family members, with our own best friends. So why such a big deal is made when the divine masculine is in a bad mood or there's a separation phase? Why not focus on your own self? Why not do what you love? Why not do other things also, other than just daydreaming or just thinking about the DM, what the DM is thinking, and what is he thinking about me, what does he think that I think about him, those type of things. Like, don't get into that. Just understand that he, in this channeling especially, I'm getting some lines from the girl side also, from the female side also, feminine energy specifically. It could be in anyone. The feminine energy is in a very high frequency as per this particular reading, and she has very positive feelings for the divine masculine right now. She is not living in the past, she's not living in those bad situations. In fact, she has a very new she has recreated the divine masculine. She knows, she understands that whatever happened between them was the reflection or was the projection of her own inner feelings. So it seems to me, to be very honest, how I feel about this channeling is that first I saw the divine masculine's energy, like how he is so happy. He is walking in the rain. He's not even wearing a raincoat or a jacket, or even if it's winter rain or summer rain or monsoon rain, rain is rain. He's just enjoying the rain, and he's looking at some droplets in the water. He's looking at droplets on the trees, on the leaves. He's looking at the water that collects, and he is looking at everything around him, animals, birds, flowers, and he feels that everyone is so refreshed after this rain. Everyone is happy, everyone is enjoying. He's not looking at those people who are cribbing, because there are two ways of looking at the world. You can either look at it from the eyes of illusion or fears or anger or bitterment, or you can look at it from the eyes of gratitude or gratefulness, and then you will love everything. And he's thinking about the divine feminine, and on the other side, the divine feminine is so open to an image of a divine masculine. That is an image that she always wanted in a man. So she is thinking about the divine masculine as the guy who can make her happy, who can make her smile, who can make her feel protected. But it's not in a way that she is seeking support or she needs him. She is doing it in a way as how her man should be. And so this is getting mirrored, and he is feeling something similar for her. So this is how mirroring works. Mirroring is very magical in opposite polarity, especially. Today only I was telling someone that every action has a equal and opposite reaction. That's why when you become a complete divine feminine, the equal and opposite reaction of that is a complete divine masculine. When there are wounds, when there is work to be done, when you have not done the inner work, when you have not done your healings or your therapies or whatever you need to do to heal yourself to become complete, whole and lovable, beautiful, you will see exactly that in him. And that's the life you chose, because you didn't want to live a mediocre life. And some of you have been coming to planet Earth so many times that this could be your last life, and some of you have come from some other galaxy, so you have already, you had to lower your vibration, your frequency, your speed of vibrating had to be slowed down, and that was painful for you any which way. So you had to go through all those dark moments, but it was only to come back to your original frequency, because you just by being who you are going to create healing in the whole planet. Just by being who you are, just by being authentic, you will do your work, and that's all you're here to do. Now, this channeling could also resonate with people who are in the initial stages of the twin flame journey. I just received that message, and lately I have been getting a lot of messages for those who have started the journey, or those who are in the initial stages of the journey, or they are also feeling this intense love. They have already met the twin, or for those of you who have not yet met the twin, this could also mean that your divine masculine or divine feminine is thinking about you somewhere in some part of the world, or somewhere close to you, or somewhere far from you. You don't know that, but they are looking at a beautiful rainfall, they are looking at children, they are looking at couples, they're looking at every positive thing, and they're thinking that, wherever my divine feminine is, because obviously they're not using the terminology divine feminine, but wherever my love is, my love, my purest love, my truest love, wherever she is, I'm sure she must be like this beautiful rainfall. And the divine feminine is thinking that wherever my guy is, because both of them have gone through heartbreaks, both of them have gone through flings, both of them, one has gone through flings and short term affairs, but still the intensity was stronger, and the other one has been in relationships long term, and that's how the opposite polarity works. Now, they are both thinking that, we want only true love. Then how my true love should be? My true love should be like this, like the beautiful monsoon rain, like the breeze, the cool breeze. Like her smile should be like this, her laughter should be like this, her giggle should be like so refreshing. She is thinking like those things, like he is the person, who gives me happiness, makes me laugh, makes me, cracks jokes. I don't want to be with a boring person. I don't want to be with someone who's very too serious, or even if he's not talkative, even if he's a quiet person, but he should have a good sense of humor, and I'm 100% sure he will have a good sense of humor. We will laugh about certain things, we will have our own jokes. So the newbies are also on that energy, they are touching that energy, and those who have done all this work and they are in the final stages, they also have a lot of optimism about this journey at this point in time. So I had said before also, when the person gets awakening and recognition, that time you are like perfectly in love with one another. There is nothing wrong with each one of you. There are no differences. Nothing comes in between. So that is the pristine form of love when the recognition and the awakening stage happens, which is the first stage. And then after harmonization, the same thing repeats. In between, all of this happens so that you do your healing work, you do your inner work, and you clear all the wounds, you clean all the wounds, you love yourself for who you really are. You do an inner journey. That's why this happens. And awakening stage and the recognition also does not come that easily. Let me tell you that, you wake up in the morning and you have recognition or awakening. No, even to reach awakening you have to do so much work. So I have a lot of respect for all those people. I'm not gonna keep saying that, like a lot of people who think that those who are in the final stages, or those who have done the twin flame journey, or those who are in union. No, I feel that every person who is in the twin flame journey is special, because to be in the twin flame journey, you have to go through so much. You have to polish yourself so much. You have to burn in the fire. Only then you can rise up from the ashes. So, on that note, I'm going to end this lovely channeling. Thank you so much. One love and peace out.